Yo, what up guys, Mr. Gross here. Today I'm going to be trying out a new kind of video for you guys today. I'm going to be doing a champion spotlight on the new champion Jinx. In this video it will include gameplay of her. I'm going to talk about her moves, the Q, W, E and R and how to use them. It's going to have video content of me actually playing her against bots, as I haven't had the chance to play her much, as she's obviously brand new, and a couple other bits and pieces. So if you want to know a bit more about Jinx, then this should be the video for you guys. So I'm going to let a little bit of her play for now, and then you're going to hear from me very soon.
Should we blow something up?
You might inconvenience people and hurt their feelings.
You're the worst weapon ever. I'm bringing guns to the knife fight.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Fishbones, you know what we ought to do?
Do the laundry, wash dishes, and pay some bills.
Stupid dumb rocket launcher. 3 guns means never having to say I'm sorry.
Minions have spawned.
What if I had a gun that shot other guns?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Maybe we should settle down and live peaceful lives.
Really? I always hoped one day you'd...
Nope, you're a death machine for life. Say hello to my friends of varying sizes.
Come 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Now where was I? Oh, right. Whatever, let's just start shooting.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that little part there of all her little moves, especially her skin with the dance she does and the recoil. I think it's really kind of OP. They've put a lot of attention to that, which is really nice to see. So here now you can see is an image of my runes and masteries that I will use as any AD carry, so apply the same for Jinx, which gives me 12 mag resist, 15 physical damage and 13 armor. For me that works fine in the bot lane every time. You may have your own kind of cup of tea that you like to use, but for me that works. And then obviously my masteries as well, which I use for top lane. They do the job, they're pretty self-explanatory. If you got any more questions about them, just leave me a message below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So before I get into all the action and showing you how to actually use Jinx, I want to talk about the items that you should be looking to go for whilst playing her. She's pretty much similar to any other AD carry in the way I would build her. So I'd look to actually start off with the Doran's Blade because of the passive, and I think it's a very nice item for sustaining you at the start of the game. Depending on how you actually do, if you pick yourself up a kill or you're farming relatively well, then you'll look to buy a BF sword on your first back. I think if you can buy a BF sword on your first back again and your opponent can't, then you will win your lane pretty much quite easily. Followed from that, if you can't get your BF sword, then I'd probably look to get the Ramp Scepter as your next item, and possibly boots. Don't complete boots, you want to be getting your BF sword before you actually complete boots. From that, depending on how you're winning your lane, I might look to get the Infinity Edge if I'm really winning heavily, but if you're winning okay or you're struggling, then I'd look to get your Bloodthirster. From that, I'd probably get my Last Whisper, just so that your rockets and so forth and your ultimate do a lot more sort of penetration. Then you want to look to complete your Phantom Dancer, just for purely for the attack speed. And from there, you have some options. Really, I wouldn't really go for the Frozen Mallet, or you could possibly go for this item here if they have a lot of sort of CC on their team and you want to remove the buffs from yourself. But I'd probably look towards the GA to finish myself, just as it protects you because the armor and the magic resist it gives you. And yeah, along with boots, you want to be completing boots like after you get either your your Bloodthirst or your Infinity Edge, then go into your Last Whisper, and that'll pretty much do yourself. If you're really struggling in the lane, then you could possibly look to go for 2 Doran's Blade to start you off, but really ideally you just want to go 1, as if you go 2 it kind of slows down your full build. But yeah, that should work. If you have any questions on the build or want any more information, just let me know and I'll be happy to help you. Now I just want to go over the moves of Jinx, what she is all about. So we have a passive, which is Get Excited. Whenever a champion or tower that Jinx has dealt damage to within the last 3 seconds is killed or destroyed, she gains 175 movement speed that decays over 4 seconds. In the clips that I have following this, that you'll see how kind of OP this can be. Unfortunately I don't have any like massive clips of team fights, as she's going to be pretty annoying to actually catch once she gets a kill or assist, as she's just going to be able to run away. So catching her is really going to split the enemy team up if they want to kill yourself. Following on from that, you have your Q, Switcheroo. This is what I will actually scale up on Jinx. I haven't really played her too much, so I could be wrong, but as you will see, her rocket launcher basic attack deals 110 damage to Jinx's target and all nearby enemies. You gain 75 range and it drains your mana. It's very good for harassing your enemy early game or for all game, as you'll see in the clips sort of follow this. The range increases the more you scale it up, and along with that you have your minigun. This doesn't actually use any mana, this is what you want to be constantly using to auto attack with. Basic attacks grant additional attack speed for 2.5 seconds. This effect stacks up to 3 times for a total bonus of 50%. Stacks fall off 1 at a time and only benefit Jinx's first attack after switching to the rocket launcher. So you kind of get the idea of that. The more you scale it up, the sort of stronger, the more attack speed stacks you get and so forth. Your W is your Zap. The Jinx fires a shock blast that deals 30 plus so forth physical damage, so you can see it actually scales really well with attack damage, and he only currently have 72 at the moment, and it's giving you an additional 101. Anyway, so to the first enemy hit, revealing and slowing it by 30% for 2 seconds. So you know, you fire it into a bush. Whilst in bottom, you might be able to reveal their support there if you're not sure if anyone's there, and so forth. And also slowing them, allowing you then to switch back to your rocket launcher to keep on hitting them and so forth and poking them down. Your E, this is one of your, I think, one of the most OP moves on Jinx, purely, as I'm going to explain. It's called Flame Chompers. Jinx tosses out 3 chompers that, once armed, explode on contact with the enemy champions, rooting the target for 1.5 seconds and dealing 100 magic damage over 1.5 seconds to nearby enemies. Chompers last for 5 seconds, so as you see in the clips, basically you want to place it down behind them. I just get my E quickly. They walk into it when you're chasing them, because you slow them with your W, you're constantly hitting with your rocket launcher, they get hit by that and they're snared, and you can either use your ult or, you know, any moves with Unite. You're pretty much going to guarantee yourself a kill, especially with your support there. And then finally you have your ultimate, which is the super mega death rocket. Jinx fires a rocket that gains damage over the first second it travels. It explodes on the first enemy champion hit, dealing 125 to 250 physical damage plus 25% of the target's missing health. Nearby enemies take 80% of damage, so it does collateral damage. You get that in a team fight, it's going to do quite a bit, and like obviously if it's low it works as a Garen doing more damage. And well, you know, that is pretty much Jinx really. So you're going to see some gameplay of me playing her, as her now, so you can get an idea on how to use her, so enjoy. Guys, now be able to see me playing as Jinx at level 1. I've decided to take my Q at level 1, as I think this is your main move that you want to scale up. It allows you to switch between your rocket launcher, which costs you mana, but it gives you additional range, which goes up per level that you stack it up. And you can see that it does AoE damage there, and it's really good for poking at whoever you go against. Well, normally obviously you'd be in the bot lane, so it's really good for harassment, but obviously it does cost you mana when using the rocket launcher, and your minigun is free to auto attack, and it also gives you 3 stacks of attack speed if you constantly use it. As you can see there, I actually take my E at level 2, put that behind him along with my Ignite Ignite and Rocket Launcher to the face. It's an easy first blood, and there's a lot of potential to get that first kill with Jinx. So we now have a short clip for myself at level 3. I have my QWE. My W actually slows the enemy, so which is really nice for being able to switch to your rocket launcher and using that additional range to kind of poke them down. Unfortunately, as you see, I will actually hit my minion with hit the minion with a W. It hits its first target, so it doesn't do damage to Fiddlesticks here. The Fiddlesticks overextends, so I prop my E behind him where he gets root down to the place for that. With my rocket launcher, there's quite a lot of damage you do on the range, and also having a little W at the end allow me to secure my second kill over him. So in this clip, I want to sort of talk about her passive, where you get additional movement speed for either killing an enemy or killing a turret within 3 seconds of each other. That includes getting an assist on that. So as you see here, I've just hit level 6 now, using my minigun to pick up the minions, as you want to be constantly using that to auto attack. You don't really want to be using your rocket launcher, as it will push the lane. You only really want to use it to harass your enemy because of the additional length on it. So I'm actually using it here because I want to push the wave to show you the passive on her though. So the turret's very low now, so about 1 or 2 hits will get it. I get my second hit on it. I've now increased my movement speed, allowing me to chase down Fiddlesticks. Obviously I do take a turret hit there, put my E down with my W to slow him. He now walks into my E, getting rooted down into place, and then using my ultimate. Because my ultimate does more damage when the health is low, it allows me to pick up another easy kill, showing the real nice features of Jinx. My final clip for this video, I want to show you the potential of Jinx with her passive and the damage that she can offer. So you can see I root down Master Yi with my W, using my rocket launcher as my minigun doesn't have the range to catch him there. I decide to flash because I know flashing will increase my movement speed, allowing me to catch up some distance between myself and Garen. I now start battling Garen here with my Ignite onto him and using his Spin to Win to do quite a bit of damage. I'm now silenced and firing a blind ultimate into the darkness. Because he's low, allows me to pick up an easy kill, drop down my Water Draven to celebrate and have a little laugh in the middle, just showing how powerful Jinx can be and will be annoying in the team fights thanks to her passive. So there you go guys, there is Jinx. I think she's a really fun champion. She looks pretty OP. I'm going to be looking forward to getting some games in with her, and I'll be making some full 5v5 videos. Hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, as I've never actually done anything like this before. If you'd like to see more of different champions, please let me know, and also what champions you would like to see, and we'll take it from there. So hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy and have a good day. Peace.